Welcome back to another dev blog. This is the 17th, I believe. Hopefully you don't hear the rain in the background. If you do, yeah, just it's raining out. I don't know what to tell you. It finally lessened up a little bit. It was coming down pretty good for a while. But that's not why you're here. So let's get on to the news. Starting with, let's see. I probably need to go back a ways because I didn't have a dev blog last week. So some new furniture was added. I don't know if this has been covered yet in a previous dev blog. Though actually some of this you still can't use. The ceiling lantern has a recipe which we will look at in a little bit. The picnic table is still not craftable. There's the lectern and the lectern with encyclopedia, which I think may have been mentioned before. Picnic table you can't make. The benches I think are both available now though. So let's run over to spawn here and to look at some of the new crafting stuff. We need a woodworking table. So the two benches, I don't remember when these were added, but they're available to craft. And yeah, that's that. The lantern is made in the smithy station here, which is this guy right here. And you will find it needs 1 bloodstone, 1 prismarine crystal, and 1 steel ingot. And if you are wondering why in the world you need bloodstone and prismarine, well... Oh wait, I thought I had one sitting up in here. Is it sitting downstairs? No, I guess I removed it. Okay, well let me put... Oh, no, you know what? I know exactly what happened. Alright, so, there we are. I took a backup of the world, and I'm using that as my local test world. And in my local world, it's kind of confusing, honestly, because I have the exact world. Okay, well, I don't know if that worked, because that didn't seem like that worked. It should have, though, but I didn't pay enough attention before. Yeah, it's working, it's working. That shouldn't be happening anywhere near as frequently, though. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, this magical lantern thing, when it does that little particle effect, I need to get some noise for it too, but I don't know exactly what kind of noise I want to use. When it does that little particle effect thing, it also gives you... Let me look at the code real quick. I forget how much it gives you. It gives you some food, which I know sounds really weird. I was going to have it that it gave you some health, but with the way that... furniture, here we go. With the way that the health works, it didn't really make sense to give you... It gives you 6 satiation points every time this happens. I was going to have it give you some health, but your health is usually at full because of, you know, unless you're starving to death. So if you stand around these lanterns, you don't have to eat, which is kind of cool. And that's why they use the bloodstone. I was going to make him use like a fairy essence or something, but then I would have to have a way that you could obtain said fairy essence, and I don't have a way to do that yet. Also added at request of, I forget who, a metal signpost. It's the exact same model as the... Whoops. It's the exact same model as the wooden one. It's just with a metalish texture. So it's the exact same mesh as this. So you can hang your trading signs on it. You can hang lights off of it, whatever you want to hang on it. But it is made out of metal instead of wood because that was requested. Rats eat cheese now. They can't be tamed, but you can make them follow you with cheese, and then you can feed them cheese. I don't think that actually heals them at all, but if you want to feed your rats cheese, you can. Mob's redo is updated a few times. TNT won't start stuff on fire anymore. I didn't realize that TNT would start flammable things on fire, but it did, but it doesn't anymore because I got rid of that because that was kind of dumb when we have fire on the server. So TNT will not start things on fire, and furthermore, fire in protected areas can be put out by anybody. So if we happen to have a fire going on someplace, we'll say, is this area protected? Okay, Silver owns this. Let's say somehow Silver's wheat field here started on fire. Anybody could put the fire out because fire now has a on punch callback, I believe it is. So when you punch a fire basic flame node, it just removes itself. The permanent flame cannot be removed like that. So permanent flame, I thought we had one about here someplace. The permanent flame you'll find on top of the braziers. These guys here all use permanent flame. If you start a coal block on fire with a piece of flint and steel, it has permanent flame. There might be some other things that use permanent flame. I'm not 100% sure, but those you can only put out if you are in the area protection. But the normal spreading non-permanent flames, anybody can just punch and put them out. So that is handy. Who is the monster that killed this tree? That's not a birch tree. Oh, is that an aspen? That's not an aspen, is it? I don't know what type of tree that is, but that's aspen. Interesting. I didn't know aspens looked like that. All right, well, we're gonna replant it because that's not where it should have been. Right here. Why did the leaves not fall if somebody dug the tree out? That confuses me. Very interesting. Also, am I like really short? I feel like I'm sitting in the ground. My model looks fine. Oh. Did I have fly on or something? I don't know. Yeah, that was interesting. Put in a few new global teleport pads, leading to the mall and the post office. So there's the post offices, and here's the malls. So those will show up right away on the global teleport pads up in spawn. So that's that. I had swapped out wheeled light to walking light, but I put wheeled light back in. I thought it was crashing. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. It kept showing up in crash logs, but I wasn't able to ever actually make it crash, so I don't know, but it's back. I didn't want this. I want rules. The rules screen has been changed a little bit. So the bit about getting interact and how to get it has been moved to the very top. So when you first join, even if you are on a much smaller screen, if you can't scroll or don't realize you can scroll, you can still see the information about how to get interact right away. And then, of course, you can read all of the rest of the rules on the website. So that's a little tidbit. I'm sure nobody cares about that other than people who are just joining for the first time. Let's see. Okay. Some small bug fixes and back-end improvements. I don't remember what those were. There was a little thing with I don't even remember which one it was. Oh yeah, I remember. It was the columns here. We're crashing the caravan markets screen here. That was actually the fault of the My Landscaping mod. It was the fault of me because I wrote the portion of code that handled the textures. And it's probably just because it's old. I was using a deprecated feature for the tiles. It has now been updated, so it no longer crashes. So you can buy and sell the landscape columns in these marketplaces if you want. We still have all the goofy stuff. That's interesting. With textures that are too large to display, and the dyes being dyed. Yeah, like all of this stuff they don't show because of texture overlays and how it's being done. And stations do weird stuff. But that's really not the fault of me or of the mod. That's kind of actually the fault of Minetest for not providing a way to draw the inventory image in a form spec, which is kind of weird. Well, you can, because obviously this is, but in a list or in a table, whatever it is, you can't. I don't know why. That's just the way it is. Cave realm glow crystals can be grown. So let me get one of these suckers. One of these suckers. Some of this stuff. For safety reasons, I'm gonna go down into the cave realms. I assume somebody has a cave realm. We got stream cave. You know what? That's good enough. I'll take this. I thought there was like a puddle of lava around here someplace. Okay, somebody did a lot of digging down. I don't really want to mess this all up, so we'll just use this little area here. Oh, that made it kind of dark. Oh well, it won't be for long. We'll put this in the middle. Pay close attention, students. This is crucial information. I just need to clear out some headspace so yeah, see, I don't want to hit my head while I'm getting out of here because, you know, it's going to be filled with lava. All right, so we take this and we need to put lava sources around it. That'll be on the test. It needs to be lava sources. If it is flowing lava, it won't work. And then you just throw the crystal you want to grow on top of it. I'm going to put some cobblestone in here. Oh, as a little added bonus, I just got some lava there. That's neato. I don't need... Did I just say I got lava there? I meant I got sulfur there. I don't need it though, so I'll just leave it. And yeah, it'll take a while, but it'll grow. And all of the three can be grown in this fashion. So the glow sapphire can be grown on top of the blue glow crystal ore. The glow amethyst can be grown on top of the glow amethyst ore. The glow emerald can be grown on top of the glow emerald ore. And the glow ruby can be grown on top of the glow ruby ore. Evidently these names don't go together for some weird reason. Purple, blue, green, red. Wait, I might have missed one of these. I only remember writing the code for 3. One of these may not grow right now. I know the green one definitely does. This glow meese crystal I couldn't find in the real world, so I'm not sure what it sits under. Or what sits under it, so it doesn't grow. It takes a while. I think it runs every 30 seconds with a 1 in 17 chance of growing. But yeah, it is duplicatable. So what you would want to do then is I'll just grab one of these and one of these. You have to have a portion of the crystal already to serve as the seed, I guess it would be. So this is considered the soil, more or less, and then that would be considered the seed, the plant that'll grow. Like I said, you do have to have 8 lava sources around it. So this will never grow, and this at some point will. But yeah, you could set up a whole farm like this if you wanted, if you need a bunch of this stuff. So yeah, have fun with it. That was requested by... I didn't write who that was requested by. I just say cave realm glow crystals cannot be grown. So yeah, you can grow them now. Yay. Glowing diamond block. This was requested by somebody as well. I want to say Daniel 1, but I could be wrong. So now you can use the diamond block, the same as any of the more lights extras blocks. It's just the block, the light, and the glass. So you can do that, which is kind of cool. And they wanted it for a pyramid or something, I believe. And I changed some textures around. So if we look at flowers, we will see that the white dandelion has been replaced with a new texture, which is actually some kind of a daisy, not a dandelion, but whatever. Yellow dandelions look like they're dead yellow dandelions. The geranium is actually an orchid now. These two mushrooms. This is a rose, which looks more purple than red, but whatever. And an orange tulip. These were taken from... let me find it real quick. Let me actually put this so you don't see my cursor moving around, because that's always kind of weird. It's from a Minecraft texture pack. Ravalands, maybe it's supposed to be pronounced. I'm not 100% sure, but it is licensed as Creative Commons share alike. So I grabbed some textures from there. I also grabbed their acacia textures. So the acacia tree has this nice shaggy bark appearance, and the acacia planks. And I had to manually create the textures for the fences, but those are just modified from this. And then you have the the all face and the all bark. Unfortunately, these 3 nodes from Earth Build don't use texture overlays, so the acacia support on these is still the old acacia texture. I will hopefully get that fixed at some point. I also took the acacia tree sapling texture, so yeah, for whatever reason there are no leaf textures in Minecraft texture packs, or at least this particular one. I don't know if they're just, if you don't put one in, if it just uses the default ones. I'm not really sure how that works. I would guess that's probably the case. I don't know. That's not what I want. Oh, actually, I haven't been here in ages. How's this place looking? Has it just been completely obliterated? No, it's got some decent farm. There was a fire up here which burnt a bunch of stuff pretty badly. I used to have a mushroom farm here, but that's been destroyed, I guess. It's fine, I don't really care. Yeah. Oh, we got some acacia going there. That looks kind of... Oh. So that looks kind of weird. Hey, there used to be a bunch of chests here. Whatever happened to those? Interesting. Someone came in and just stole everything? Whatever. I actually want to get to spawn. Not to spawn. There's some acacia going on here. Get me out of here. I want to go... Here we are. I want to go to... Oh, I need to hit this. Oh, did I just actually change that? Oops. I want to go to here, because the apartment complexes... Oh, some monster died there. The apartment complexes make great use of acacia, so this is what it looks like. You can kind of see some repetition or seams. It's not terrible though, and I like it a lot more than the original. There was something over here. Is that a pet? No, that's -2. All right, so that's covered. The diamond, or the glowing diamond. So this is a brand new feature out of the annals of you didn't ask for it, you didn't know you wanted it, but you always needed it. I don't know if that's really 100% true. So we need some nether glowstone. Pop that in a furnace. We also need some fuel, obviously. Oh, I also replaced the coal block texture from that same Minecraft texture pack. So you can cook glowstone now. Takes 30 seconds to cook 1 block. Same as titanium lumps, interestingly enough, you know. That's kind of the only way I can make the progression to this. Just by making it take super long to cook. But so once this eventually finishes cooking, please today at least. Huzzah! We have 2 glowstone fragments now. Why do you need to cook them to make them into fragments? I think it has something to do with like the molecular structure of it, and like when it gets hot, it cracks. Like it's a really hard material, but there's moisture suspended inside of it. So when you heat it up, the moisture expands, because that's what water does when you heat it. And when it expands, it causes the node to kind of explode, pretty much, actually. Like there's some rocks where if you heat them super hot, they'll actually just crack because of the moisture inside of them. It's pretty much the same thing here. So it cracks and then you get some fragments, 2 to be exact. And then you take some chitin, because that's our binding agent with all things crystal. And you grab some diamonds as well. I was going to use diamond blocks, but then I changed my mind. And then you just pop all of those into here, and then you can make glowing diamonds, which it uses 1 diamond, 1 glowstone fragment, and 2 chitin, I believe. Yes, good. I am incorrect in that. But you need more than that, because it works pretty much the same way as... Can I just shift click them out? Yeah, I can. Okay. So I can pop these in here. Wait, what is this? Oh, I need more chitin. I was gonna say, what am I missing? Swords don't use sticks for handles. All right, so then we can throw this in here. And I know I could just show you all of this by pulling up the guide thing as well, but it's not as fun, man. There's too much light here. There's too much natural light. I need some place where it's dark. Why are there all these torches? There's way too... Oh, look at all those flowers. Wow, look at all these beads. Okay, we're going someplace dark. This is better. This is better. Yay! The torch... I mean, the sword lights up. So cool. So cool. And that's... Oops. That's also extended out for... There's an axe that glows. There's a pickaxe that glows. There's a shovel that glows. So we can grab one of these. I really don't want to chop a tree down right in this guy's yard. Let me run over here. As long as it's not a giant hole to fall in and die. I'll just chop this tree down right quick. Yay! And it lights up. So if you're down in the caves mining, you know, just make yourself one of these glowing diamond pickaxes. They're all made in the crystal workshop. They follow the normal recipe. So it's whatever the number of glowing diamonds are, and then the stick for the handle. They can all be repaired, glowing diamond and the tool. As far as durability and stuff goes, for like how good the tools are, oh, it's super dark now. They, if I copied all of the code portions correctly, the speed of like digging and stuff should be the same as diamond tools, but the durability / longevity of the tool should be the same as a steel tool. So it has the same speed and I believe the same like level caps and everything as a diamond tool does. It just doesn't last as long as a diamond tool does. That is one of the downsides of using fused diamond and glow crystal, is that it doesn't last super long. The chitin kind of breaks down, and yeah, so you'll find they wear through pretty quickly. But again, if you're down in the caves mining, having a pickaxe that glows is kind of pretty cool. Here we can see the acacia tree in its natural beauty with the rough scraggly bark, 32 pixel texture. The leaves kind of look really out of place on that, but you know, it is what it is. I may be updating some of these other tree textures as well, But the acacia one was just the most egregious to me. The old texture, that is. So let's see all of that. So the last thing to cover. Oh, let me actually run and show the craft recipes. This thing's still cooking. So the different tools. The diamond, the axe. So you can see it's the exact same as the normal one. It's just using the glowing diamond instead. So I should really pull this stuff out of here so I'm not just giving items away to people. That would be silly. My inventory is full with garbage as always. Let me just throw some of this junk out. Yeah, pull that junk out. Okay, so oops. So the last thing, I saved the best for last. Of course I did. You dudes are gonna love this. There wasn't supposed to be a Y there. All right, so we have sewing table. Here we go. Sewing table. So we can look at the guide for the sewing table, and there is this scorpion saddle now. It's kind of expensive. Okay, 7 leather, 2 insect shells. Don't grind all your insect shell down to chitin because you need some shell. 1 piece of rope, 2 pieces of fabric, and 4 spools of thread, I guess. We'll give you 1 scorpion saddle. Of course, because I can do this. I'm gonna do this. All right. So now, if you put your pet scorpion out in the world, you can put a saddle on your pet scorpion and ride to glory. It does seem as if the eye height might be a little off. I also seem to be sitting a little bit into it. But dudes, that is dope. That is dope. Now, whoa, I just glitched through the wall. That's not particularly good. They just, they go the direction you're looking, which, I don't know. You can't use the left and right or A and D to turn, and just wherever you're looking. You can jump, but they have a step height of 1.1, so you can walk up the hills and the terrain and stuff without any issues. Okay, so I forget what I was saying. The camera died and I had to restart. You can ride the scorpions. You can protect them with protection runes. And trying to see if there's... Oh, I don't want to go there. That's water. Scorpions die in water. I want to take a large fall to see what happens. Here we go. Let's try this. Because I'm not sure. It just goes down slowly. That's weird. Also, I'm not sure if the scorpions attack things while you're riding them. And another thing, and I don't know if this is actually, yeah, these do look kind of ugly. During the testing phases, and maybe this has been worked out now where it won't be buggy anymore, but sometimes the scorpion would just walk around on its own while you were sitting on it. I don't know if that was my fault or what exactly. But here's where it gets good. Here's where it gets good. You're gonna love this. So if you have several scorpions, yeah, then you can do things like this. I don't want to be inside of all those weeds. Yeah, I am the Scorpion King. I need to make a documentary about me. I got scorpions following me while I'm riding a scorpion. Dudes. I should really watch where I'm going, but if I do that, I can't see the scorpions following me, so I won't. Yay! And I was looking at the code while I was working on the scorpions here for horses. Ooh, let's not go there. To see how the horseshoes work. And I think I should be able to make the little like bands on the legs, they're colorable. Colorable? That sounds like that's not the right pronunciation, but I don't know how else it would be pronounced. So yeah, that should be possible. I just need to figure out the code to handle the dyes to which color to be overlaid. I'm not sure entirely how I go about doing that. Nice forest. Nice forest. I am the Scorpion King with my army of scorpions. Man, I really want to attack something just for funsies. I am inside of the tree. Let's get out of the tree. Let's go find something. Oh yeah, and you can do this, which is pretty cool. Woohoo! Tree's gone. I assume you can do that on horses too. I'm not entirely sure, but it is kind of cool. So you're riding around on your scorpion, or you can mine on the scorpion too, of course. So yeah, it's pretty fun. The reason I did this, actually, I forget did I write who it was? No, let me find out who it was. Somebody wanted to be able to ride on the ostriches. Who was it here? Blah 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 blee blah blah. Alfred wanted to know if he could ride on the ostriches, and ostriches can't be tamed. But that reminded me of the fact that I was supposed to make pet scorpions rideable. So I went ahead and did that instead. So yeah, you can thank whoever I just said, Alfred there, for reminding me that scorpions should be rideable. Because now you can ride your army of scorpions and lead them to battle. I still haven't found anything to battle though. This is pretty sad. Like, I wanted my horde of scorpion minions to do my dirty work. And I can't find a single mob out here. Also, this terrain is full of holes. There's a big hole. Are there literally no mobs? What is going on? This is so sad. How is my scorpion horde supposed to kill something? This looks like this poor dude had his house half burnt out. Or his house is still being built. I don't know. And I probably shouldn't be using a diamond sword when I do eventually find something to attack, because I would kill it before my scorpion horde had a chance. Okay, this is the worst ever. How are there no animals? I just want to kill some stinking animals with my scorpion horde. All right, well, I guess we're not going to do that because the animals evidently are just cowering in fear already because of the immense amazingness of me and my scorpion horde. Oh wait, there's a gnome. Hey, little gnome dude. What's up? I kind of hate to kill gnomes because they're such good people, but... Yo, dude, what's up? I think oh, there's a bunny, but they're just like all ganging up. They're stuck inside of you. They're trying to get through the wall, I think. That's a pet. Oh, can we climb over right here? Come on, you can do it. Come on, there we go. He's the only one that had to. The rest will teleport eventually. There we go. My scorpion army doing my dirty work. This is great. Finish him off, boys. Finish him. Yes. Yes. Woo. Yes. I may tweak the speed the scorpions walk at too, because it seems a touch slow. But that could possibly just be because, you know, with all my admin stuff, I'm super fast. You can't escape, buddy. Oh, hey, what? Scorpions, you're not gonna kill the stupid cat for me? What's up with that? Come on, man. I'll just have to do myself then. There we go. All right, I believe that is all of the all of the changes. I really need to pick all these scorpions up so they're not just wandering around out here, because people might get slightly annoyed from that. And, yeah. There we go, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come to daddy. Who's a good boy? Talking to my pet scorpions. It's a sad reality when you're talking to a virtual animal in a video game. Come on. Come on. You're the last one. Why is it so hard to pick these things up? He's just... There we go. Just toggling between standing on ground and sitting on ground. Oh boy! Oh boy! It's a full moon! It's a full moon, boys! That's dangerous! That's super dangerous! Full moons are not a good time to be around cobble. Should find someplace with a bunch of cobble. Actually, I think dirt too. Oh wow. It's daytime now. Wasn't the moon just going down that direction? And now the sun's coming up that direction? Seems a little off. Okay, well, I must have all my pet scorpions. I'm just going to throw them all out. It's so sad. What did they ever do to deserve being thrown out? Also, I'm not really a huge fan of this texture, but I don't know how to make it better. So that's what we have. And yeah, that is it for this dev blog. So if you want to join the server, links to the page with all of the information down in the video description. As always, thanks for watching. Tune in next week for another video, and I will see you then.